Good evening, sports fans. Happy Thursday. Well, we're all in a good mood. I am in a really good mood. I'm just so happy. It's a story everybody's literally talking about. Alex Eala gearing up for the Miami Open semis after claiming her biggest win yet. Then we've also got NBA superstar LeBron James taking the spotlight with a game winner for the LA Lakers.
And we've got the list of players invited to try out for the national women's volleyball team. Who made the cut? We'll tell you in a bit.
Packed show. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Lituncala.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy League. Puts it on. Unbelievable. On the left side. Rejecting Esteban for the
Well, it is the biggest win so far in Alex Eala's young tennis career. The 19-year-old Filipina giant slayer stunning world number 2 Iga Swiatek to punch her ticket to the Miami Open semifinals. Eala showing no signs of intimidation whatsoever against one of her tennis idols. Eala broke Swiatek's serve early to take control of the match, and she never looked back. Final score here, 6-2 and 7-5. This marks Eala's third straight win over a former Grand Slam champion after previously beating Jelena Ostapenko and Madison Keys in the tournament.
I don't know what to say. I'm in complete just disbelief right now, and I'm on cloud 9. So thank you everybody who came to watch. And thanks to everyone who's watching from home.
Sheer joy and jubilation as you take a look at your screens right now. It is the tale of the tape. As the late, great Kobe Bryant said, the job is not yet done for Alex Eala just yet. Up next for Alex will be world number 4, Jessica Pegula of the U.S., who defeated Britain's Emma Raducanu in the quarterfinals. The Filipino lefty is facing an experienced opponent here in Pegula, a former world number 3 and a 7-time WTA singles champion. Pegula was also a finalist in the 2024 U.S. Open. Eala is listed as world number 140, but she is expected to break into the top 100 in the WTA rankings as soon as this tournament finishes. Based on the live rankings, Alex is now world number 75. And, of course, you can catch this blockbuster semis matchup live and cheer your lungs out for Alex Eala tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Philippine time on Premier Sports 2, channel 273 on Signal. And if you're on the go, you can also watch the match on Signal Play.
Alex Eala is getting some well-deserved love from all over the world after her win over Iga Swiatek. Her mentor, tennis legend Rafael Nadal, posted on X, quote, "We are extremely proud of you, Alex. What an incredible tournament. Let's keep dreaming." Eala is a graduate of the Rafa Nadal Academy. Interestingly, when Eala finished her studies back in 2023, Swiatek was among the guests at her graduation ceremony. Australian tennis star Ellen Perez shared a selfie of her and Eala. The world number 17 in doubles also gave a shout out on social media saying, "If you aren't on the Alex Eala bandwagon yet, you should be." Filipinas goalkeeper Olivia McDaniel likewise couldn't hold back her excitement after Eala's victory. She tweeted, "OMG, Lodi." And lastly, host Bianca Gonzalez Intao showed her support for Eala as she paves the way for Filipinas in tennis.
Oh, Liv is right. Lodi talaga. I was just surprised that Olivia McDaniel knew the word Lodi. Good for you, Liv. Meanwhile, let's go to the NBA as LeBron James is here to save the day for the Los Angeles Lakers. Take a look at the final seconds of their game against the Indiana Pacers. A miss here, which will lead to a break. Luka secures the ball back for LA. Few seconds left, 6 to go. Here's LeBron out to Luka for the runner, the miss, and who's there? The 40-year-old King James for the tip. Lakers win in Indy, 120 to 119. LBJ did struggle though from the field, but made the most important shot of the game, especially when it mattered the most. LBJ finishing with 13 points, 10 in the final quarter, including, of course, that clutch putback. And look at the Lakers, Jackson Hayes and company enjoying that. The King now has 8 game-winning buzzer beaters in his illustrious career, putting him in a tie for second with Kobe Bryant and Joe Johnson. They all trail, guess who? His Airness, Michael Jordan, who has 9. Doncic leading the Lakers in scoring with 34 markers to go along with 7 rebounds and as many assists. Tyrese Halliburton sparked the Pacers' late rally, but his 16 points and 18 dimes to end the game were just not enough. The Lakers snap a 4-game losing skid. They now have a 44-28 win-loss record to tie the Memphis Grizzlies, good enough for 4th in the West. The Pacers stay at solo 4th in the East with 42 victories and 30 defeats. Here's the King, LeBron James, right after his incredible game winner.
To be honest, I didn't know how I felt because I was just trying to see if I was trying to look at the jumbo trying to see if I got it off. But you know, this team has been playing extremely well in the Pacers, man, and we haven't been the last few games. So it was great to come into a hostile environment and get a win in that fashion.
I'm not sure how you feel about your overall offensive performance tonight, but why are you always in position to make plays like that when your team has to have it?
Yeah, just I don't know, just always staying in the moment. You know, never get too high, never get too low. And I know that you know, I said it in shoot around this morning. You were there. I said after the 2 weeks, it's gonna take a little bit to get my rhythm back offensively, get my wind back, get my cardio back. But one thing about my game, I can always do other things on the floor to help our team win, even when I'm not shooting the ball well.
Luka was able to find Rui in 2 clutch threes. What kind of value does Rui bring when he's healthy and you guys are whole?
He gives us playoff experience. He gives us a knockdown shooter. He gives us another big body, and a guy that's not afraid of the moment as well. And you saw in those 2 big-time threes right there. We needed them.
I know with the injuries and the schedule, it's been a tough time. How pivotal was a win like this as you guys vie for standings here?
No, it's huge. We understand how gruesome the Wild Wild West is when it comes to the standings, and you know, to get a win like that was huge. And you know we got another one tomorrow. A Chicago team that's been red hot as well. Beat us pretty bad last week, so you know we got to get some rest because it's another team that's going to get up and down the floor. So we got to defend like we did tonight.
Another LA team, another victory as the Clippers put on a show against the New York Knicks at the Madison Square Garden. James Harden and Kawhi Leonard looking more like the duo they were expected to be. The Bear dropped 29 points while the Claw added 27 to lead the Clips to a 126-113 victory. It was still anybody's game in the third quarter until Harden powered a 16-3 run to end the period. He and Kawhi then continued the onslaught in the fourth to break the game wide open. Karl Anthony Towns tried to carry the Knicks with 34 markers and 14 boards in a losing effort. The Clippers are currently tied with the Golden State Warriors for 6th in the West with 41 wins and 31 losses. The Knicks stay 3rd in the East with 45 victories against 27 setbacks. Here's Harden after the game talking about his team's impressive showing.
That's why it's a 4-quarter game. You know, as much as we wanted to be perfect every single possession, every single quarter, you know, it's not going to be like that. So we started off slow for whatever reason, and we found ways to just inch back in defensively, and offensively we got going.
Coming into this one, James, we talked about how much you love playing in this environment at Madison Square Garden. 29 points, 6 assists. Why does this place bring out the best in you?
Some of the best fans in the world. You know, sports city for sure. You know, I played here for a year in the city, so it's just the energy, the vibe in here. And you want to come out, you want to play your best, and you want to obviously come away with the win. So for us, it was all about that, and we did that.
Now, James, you came into this one battling some foot soreness the last couple of days. Why was it so important for you to be out here?
Because we're fighting for our lives right now, you know. So, you know, whatever it takes to win the game, and you know, I mean, obviously, if I was very, very, very hurt, then I wouldn't be playing. But you know, I put through some different tests, and you know, I figured it out. So, come away with the win. We got 10 games left, and every game is important for us.
Coming up, Nikola Jokic picks up where he left off. We tell you how the Joker fared in his first game back after a 2-week absence. More stories when Play-by-Play returns.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. Nikola Jokic is back in action for the Denver Nuggets, and guess what? The Joker did not miss a beat. Jokic posted his 30th triple-double of the season to lead the Nuggets past the Milwaukee Bucks, 127-117. The Serbian sensation finished with 39 points, 10 rebounds, and as many assists. Jokic missed 5 games in nearly 2 weeks due to a left ankle injury. Michael Porter Jr. helped the big man out against the Bucks by chipping in 23 markers and 10 boards. Milwaukee did play without their top 2 players. Giannis Antetokounmpo sat out with a sprained foot, while Dame Lillard missed his first game since being diagnosed with blood clots in his right calf. Brook Lopez tried to fill in with his 26 points in a losing cause. The Nuggets are third in the West with 46 wins and 28 losses. As for the Bucks, they fall to 6th place in the East with 40 victories and 32 defeats. In his walk-off interview, the reigning MVP talked about what it's like coming back from a left ankle impingement.
I'm feeling good, I didn't play for a long time. I think I feel this is my longest stretch that I didn't play. But I'm feeling good now, and I'm just happy that we won a game.
You had a little more pep in your step. You had that dunk in the first quarter. I think you got this high off the ground.
Because I jump on my right leg, it's a little bit different.
So when your team is playing like this, what do you need to improve on down the stretch? 8 games to go. What do you need to focus on most?
Just tighten up, just focus, tighten up, be disciplined, and trying to win the game.
Playoffs approaching. Does the mindset change for you personally? Are you going to be able to go with this first team, the health of the starters? You guys haven't played together much. How important is that?
I think we have a good chemistry on the floor, and our goal is to win the game. I think we're gonna focus when we need it. I think through the season we focus when we need it the most in the fourth quarter in the crunch time. So I think we can do it.
As for the Boston Celtics, they make easy work of the Phoenix Suns even without Jason Tatum. The defending champions claimed the victory by 30 points, 132-102. This extends the Celtics' win streak to 7 games while ending the Suns' own run at 4. The C's hit 7 of their first 9 3-point attempts and went on a 27-6 rally in the second quarter. to virtually put the game out of reach. Kristaps Porzingis top scored for Beantown with 30 points, while Jaylen Brown added 24 markers. Tatum missed the game due to an ankle injury. The Suns were also without Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant tried to carry the load with 30 points in a losing effort. The Celtics are still second in the East with 54 wins and 19 losses. The Suns are tied with the Dallas Mavericks for the 10th spot in the West, sharing an identical record of 35 victories and 38 defeats. After the match, Suns head coach Mike Budenholzer reflected on his squad's demoralizing setback.
Yeah, we double-teamed the ball some. Probably were not sharp enough in our rotations. They moved it. They were aggressive. I thought, even just off of offensive rebounds, which we know they do, in transition. Horford, the 2 makes he made, I feel like we're both in transition, just, getting back. And, I think they just got such a willingness to let it fly. But certainly we put 2 on the ball early, and they made us pay. And so, we got to be better. Yeah, just, we've been aggressive. We've been trying to not let teams play one-on-one, trying to be the aggressor, create turnovers, create activity. And, tonight they executed better than our defense. So it's been good for us. But tonight, their execution, their spacing, their shooting was better than our activity. Yeah, it's a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter. I think they were 10 for 17 from 3 at the end of the first quarter. And, we felt like we'd kind of sustained a big blow. But, we need to look at the film.
4 down, 2 more to go to wrap up a 6-game day in the NBA. Let's take a look at the scores. The Washington Wizards snap a 5-game losing skid after notching a 119-114 win over the hapless Philadelphia 76ers. And lastly, the Toronto Raptors blow out the Brooklyn Nets 116-86 as they try to make one last push to slip into play-in contention.
NBA superstar Kyrie Irving has undergone surgery to repair his torn left knee ACL. The surgery was done at the hospital for special surgery in New York City. The Dallas Mavericks said further updates on Irving's status will be provided as needed. Kai suffered the injury earlier this month in the first quarter of a Mavs game against the Sacramento Kings. He has since been ruled out for the season. Prior to the injury, the 9-time All-Star had been on pace for a potential All-NBA year. Through 50 games, he averaged close to 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Mavs are currently 11th in the West with a 35-38 win-loss record, tied with the 10th-seeded Phoenix Suns.
Prayers up for Uncle Drew. Meanwhile, from the NBA, let's shift our focus back here at home in the PBA as the Commissioner's Cup Finals between the TNT Tropang Giga and Barangay Ginebra San Miguel going the distance. The winner-take-all Game 7 between the 2 powerhouse teams will happen tomorrow. As you can see, 7:30 in the evening at the Big Dome, the Smart Araneta Coliseum. TNT is coming off a nail-biting Game 6 win, 87-83, to force the decider. Boy, Aram was one of the heroes in that game for TNT. Aram had been at the center of controversy due to his altercations with his own teammates and more recently with TNT head coach Chot Reyes. Now, despite the outside noise, the 6'8" big man responded with 14 big points in Game 6, 10 of those coming in the fourth quarter alone. He also secured this crucial offensive rebound to tap to Ronde that basically sealed the deal after those 2 missed free throws in the dying seconds of the game. And now after the match, Coach Chot shared what he said to Aram heading into this Game 6 and putting the incident behind them.
We felt no need to address it. Number one, I wasn't aware kung ano man yung usap-usapan because I don't read those things. I just stayed focused on the task at hand, and kung ano man yung usap-usapan sa labas, that has very little value to us. That's the level of trust in our team. That's our depth. And if we get on each other's nerve and magsigawan kami, magkakapatid nga, magkakapamilya nga, nagsisigawan at nag-aaway, di ba? But that doesn't mean that they're going to break up as a family, right? We just told Poy to focus on shutting off the noise. Yun ang importante sa kanya. And wala ka namang sasabi. I told him, of all of our players in this series, he was the one with the highest plus-minus in the effort charts. Pinakamataas si Poy. So, but we need him on the floor. His presence is very important. And, luckily, he did just that.
Coming up here on the show, MLB players in anime form. You heard that right. The league is bringing the biggest baseball stars in a brand new anime-inspired campaign. Interesting. Now find out who's in the lineup when play-by-play returns only here on One News. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching play-by-play only here on One News. 33 volleyball standouts have been invited to a tryout series for the women's national team that will play in several major international tournaments happening this year.
The list features top collegiate athletes, overseas-based players, and PVL stars. The invitees include setters Mars Alba, Tia Andaya, Julia Coronel, Gia de Guzman, and Lams Lamina. For the libero position, Don Catindig, Justine Hazareno, Jennifer Nierva, and Hannah Stiers from the USA. The opposite spikers in the mix are Tots Carlos, Shevana Laput, Faith Nisperos, Alyssa Solomon, and Eli Soyud.
Meanwhile, let's take a look at the outside hitters on your screens right now. Include Bella Belen, Vancha Linsug, Angel Canino. Wow, solid lineup. Vanny Gandler, Ea Laure, Alea Malaluan, Ara Panique, Chai Troncoso, Brooke Vansico, Shaina Nitura, and Savvy Davidson. Now for the bigs, the middle blockers. Thea Gagate, Clarice Loresco, Maddie Madayag, Del Palomata, Pangs Panaga, MJ Phillips, Amy Provido, and Fifi Sharma have been invited. The final team will compete in 3 major tournaments: the AVC Challenge Cup from June 8 to 15, then the Southeast Asian V-League in July and August, And the Southeast Asian Games, of course, happening in Thailand. That will be from December 7th till the 19th. PNVF President Tat Suzara says Alas Pilipinas head coach Jorge Souza de Brito will oversee the selection process with dates and venue to be announced soon.
FEU head coach Tina Salak is still searching for more consistency from her team. The Lady Tams are currently second in the standings with a 6-3 record. Their latest victory came at the expense of the winless UE Lady Warriors in straight sets. With the defending champion NU Lady Bulldogs up next, Salak knows FEU needs to level up their game to secure their spot in the Final Four.
Technically, doon sa game, nakuha naman namin yung gusto naming win. But, yun nga, parang siyempre may mga opportunities din na namimiss namin sa pagdating sa laro. So, yung prep namin sa UE, yun din kasi yung magiging prep namin sa susunod na games. So, thank you sa mga players na nag-contribute. And then, trabaho pa ulit. Kasi gusto din natin na magkaroon ng magandang standing after itong second round. Every game naman ngayon, second round, very important. So, syempre, ngayon yung UE, yung game namin against UE, magandang prep din yon para sa amin for NU game. But syempre, iba pa rin yung magiging adjustment namin against NU game. Iba din yung nangyari kanina.
All sports fans, you will enjoy our tonight's highlight reel. Why? Because we got stunning plays, game-winning moments, and find out what we have for last. But for now, let's go to the NBA. Nuggets and Bucks. Take a look at this pass. Jokic, welcome back to the Joker. Up fake, fakes Kuzma. Oh, and then look at that. Even Brook Lopez and Kyle Kuzma did not know what happened, where the ball went. Take a look at that again. Whoop, like a magician to Aaron Gordon for the two-handed flush. Welcome back to Joker after missing almost 2 weeks, 5 games for the Nuggets. He returned from an ankle injury, dropping 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Classic triple-double here, big numbers for the Joker. And Gordon, by the way, added 7 markers in the Nuggets' 127-117 win over the Bucks in Denver. Okay, up next, Lakers-Pacers. We have Jackson Hayes. Take a look at this. Sky and high, the poster on Miles Turner. Take a look at the big man driving, putting the ball on the floor, and then feeling it right after. Boom, over Miles Turner. And look at that emotion from Big Jax. As the Lakers big man had 13 big markers, but that play of the game, the play of the game, did not come from that man, because I think you all know what happens next. Let's roll the next play. It comes from, guess who? The King, Doncic. 9 seconds left, 3 to go. Runner, no go. Who's there? 40-year-old King James for the tip. And yeah, they're saying it is counted. It is counted, to the dismay of the Indiana bench and the fans stunned in Indy with time running out. The Lakers win 120-119. Take a look at the light. It will be good. Look at the tip, and then the lights go. Yes, it is definitely a clean, good tip in for the King. Luka, the runner, the miss. LeBron James saves the day. LeBron struggled in this game, but had 13 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. But more importantly, though, as the King, having his 8th walk-off game winner, which is the second most behind, guess who? The GOAT, His Airness Michael Jordan, who has 9. Let's save the debate, James and Jordan, who's the GOAT, for a different time. Okay, now here at home, from the NBA, let's go to the PBA, Game 6. Take a look at this. This will be a good one. 9 seconds left. Ronde misses. Guess who tips? Poy Eram, the controversial Poy Eram. Yes, raising his hand, saving it to Ronde, who misses both free throws. But good thing, the former Blue Eagle, big man Poy Eram, was able to tip. Take a look at this again. He missed the first, then missed the second, and then the tapping it to their side. Take a look at that again. Smart play from Big Poy Eram to tap it out because they were up 85-83 with 6 remaining. Well, they did just that eventually, escaping with a win, 87-83. Eram, by the way, 14 points, 10 in the fourth quarter alone, along with 6 boards, 1 steal, and 1 block. Okay, and finally, syempre, let's go to Alex Eala against Iga Świątek. And take a look at this. There's that error. And look at the reaction from Alex. This is priceless right there. She just cannot believe. Di makapaniwala. What did I just do? Did I just beat the number 2 in the world? One of my idols, Iga Swiatek? Yes, you did. Alex Eala, 19 years of age, now in the semis. Final score here, by the way, 6-2, 7-5. That happened early this morning. 3 matches, 3 Grand Slam champs, 3 wins for her very own Alexandra Eala, and her dream run in the Miami Open continues as she is set to face current world number 4, Jessica Pegula of the U.S., and the semifinals will happen tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Congratulations once again. You got to see that reaction. Priceless. And her parents flying to Miami, I'm sure saw this. This is just wonderful. Right, Chet?
How can you not get emotional when you see her face when she realizes what just happened? Okay, we're just going to congratulate her again because that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations to Alex Eala. And before we go, Major League Baseball is taking its connection with fans to the next level, this time through the world of anime. Following the Tokyo series between the Dodgers and the Cubs, MLB unveiled Heroes of the Game, a new campaign featuring Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and Paul Skeens as anime characters. The short films, lasting 30 to 75 seconds, showcase each player's mission for the 2025 season. The project features artists from One Piece and Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm just so happy because I don't know if you see it, Bleacher Report does release yung mga NBA, pero mga joke, di ba? Pero to serious to, this is just really a series, and I'm excited to watch, you know, and sana sa NBA magkaroon din.
Okay, but are they adding to the 2,000-something episodes of One Piece? Because it's already
Ilan?
2,000 plus! Oh, that's a lot. So, okay na siguro, no? Kasi ang hirap mag-catch up eh.
Yeah. Ang hirap nga humabol noon, 2,000 episodes. My goodness. And that's all from us tonight. Catch us again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. And who knows, we might just have Alex Eala on the show. Find out. You have to stay tuned tomorrow for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao. Thank you for watching. Good night.
2,000.